Apologize for the delay, but we are up and running. The Stony Brook Seawolves are facing off against the NYU Violets, and right now, shot on goal by the Violets, and that's the first shot on goal, actually, apparently what's on the board. This is Pepe with the puck for the Seawolves. Trying to get it over to Keller, could not. NYU out with the puck down in neutral zone, and Murphy back to get it for the Seawolves. He sends it back across to his defense partner, and in the zone of the Seawolves, keeping that puck in, is Murphy, who is a senior tonight, as the Seawolves are recognized by the coaching staff prior to the game. They were all recognized. Seniors this year are Belger, Palmieri, Murphy, Kowicki, and there's a shot on goal and a save by Salisbury. Murphy, Nick Belger, Carl Palmieri, Kevin Murphy, Mike Kowicki, number 6 defenseman Chris Shanahan, and Sean Keating are all graduating this year.
And getting the start tonight for the Seawolves.
And getting the start for the Seawolves, yes. So Trevor's with us tonight as well. And we are, again, a little late getting here, but we're here. Belger now trying to get on the short side of the net. Did not work. It's a shot from the point. Blocked down. It was a good shot, actually, from the point. So that's from the newcomer. And Stefano.
See how things play out physically tonight. These teams are obviously a bit of crosstown rivals of sorts. Not so much in terms of the standings at this point, but there are definitely two teams that will bring everything they got on the ice.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's Murphy getting in the zone for the Seawolves. He's got some space, and we got a penalty now going to be called on the Seawolves. Belger is going to go for looks like a trip.
Yep.
As our head referee tonight is Patrick Roth, and we'll get our linesmen once we can get situated, but Belger will go for a trip. Face-off will be in the Seawolf zone to the right. And that puck is ticked out into the neutral zone. Seawolves on the penalty kill. And back to get it is Wartz. Sorry again for the interruption. We've had a situation here that we've handled, and we're just making sure it's continued to be handled. All right, Seawolves get the puck out into the neutral zone, back into the NYU zone, and make a change.
Not so much on the power play so far for NYU. So we're doing a very good job of keeping the puck out on the outskirts of the zone.
Right. And that's where you want to keep them. You know, they're a good-sized team. You know, they can give you trouble. Obviously, they beat Liberty one night, right? And by the way, speaking of Liberty, did you see what they did to Adrian?
I couldn't even catch up with it.
All right. They won both games against Adrian, 3-2 and 2-1 in Lynchburg.
All right, home game advantage definitely for Liberty, but that's still two big wins. You can't take that away from them.
Two huge wins, absolutely. Puck out.
That's definitely the biggest enigma of the league is what Liberty team will show up on the ice.
Nice pass from Conlon back to Pepe. Pepe's all alone trying to get it to Conlon as we're down to the last 24 on the kill for the Seawolves. Seawolves defending very well right now. There's a home run feed to Pepe. He actually tips it in, and he'll go for a change. Down to the last 10 seconds in the man advantage for the NYU Violets. And up through the neutral zone with speed, dumping that puck in cross corner. Back to get it for the Seawolves is Malfetto. Sends it up the wall, but just out of the reach of the Stony Brook Seawolf on the wing. That pass attempt was blocked by the Seawolf stick of Malfetto. In the corner, DeStefano battles. Malfetto back there as well. Check to the wall. Peck is just going to hang and wait for that puck to come out to him. Slevin will get it across to DeStefano. Stefano will send it up the wall. to Charlie Peck was just offsides in that play with Slevin as he was zooming in.
Got a bit of a hack at the end of that one.
So Ronaldo made that pass out of the zone. So all right, face off in the neutral zone. And folks, if you're just joining us, again, we apologize for the early start. Usually it's an 8:30 start here, but we got word that there was a time change, and we got here just in the nick of time to get this on the AirTurf.
So fast that I actually had a typo in the scorebook, so we fixed that too.
All right, wonderful. Good play by Shanahan there, keeping that puck from getting any further in the Seawolves zone. And this is Daly. Daly dumping it in, but not deep enough. Seawolves able to get that puck out. And shots right now 3-2 in the Seawolf favor. But very early in this game. Again, these two teams played last night. The Seawolves were victorious and defeated the NYU Violets by the score of 4-1. And have a 5-game winning streak going for them right now, which is a good time to be having a winning streak, Trev, going into playoffs and nationals.
Streak you want. I think the hottest team right now is going to be Liberty, and very far and away the favorite of taking ESCHL playoffs again.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree. I mean, I think they're a very sound team. You know, in this world of ACHA and ESCHL playoffs, you know, this is not a 3-game series. It's a one and done type of deal. So if you come and you bring in your best game, you've got all the chances in the world to continue on. And, you know, if you play the best game in your last game, you're going to win. Right out in front, gobbled up by Sean Keating. NYU putting some pressure on. Mike Kowicki having a little disagreement in front of the net there with number 10.
I think number 10 wanted to go to Chili's, but he doesn't know that they got half-price appetizers
Rich
out here.
Dougherty. I don't think he's too happy about that. But anyway, we are going to have a face-off in the Seawolves zone. Right now, it's kind of a little sluggish start. I think each team is, you know, kind of feeling each other out on this ice surface here tonight here. But I do expect the Seawolves to eventually start to ramp their game up. Face off to the left of Keating, picked up by the NYU Violets, but the puck off the stick and out of the zone off Major. And that puck dumps in, and O'Brien was dumped. Major trying to hold it, could not, and Palmieri's pass was intercepted. Out come the Violets. This is Major on left wing, on the off-wing side. Makes a move, then spins and turns, and looking for some options, being watched by Pepe, which, by the way, Pepe is going to be back again next year, and I think this kid has a chance, Trev, to really tear the league up defensively.
Absolutely.
Oh,
and Pepe right there took on 2 NYU Violets, stripping the puck from both, and
I'm
setting the Seawolves up here on the breakout here.
If there's one player this year that has really impressed me for the Seawolves, it's been him. You know, a lot of players have, but Pepe has been outstanding. He has had so much ice time, plays offense, defense, as far as, you know, in the situational play, power play, penalty kill, and then not to mention his regular 5-on-5 play has been outstanding for the Seawolves this year. There's a pass in the neutral zone, picked up by Keller, walking in, trying to get around the defense. Good defensive play to stand him up. 2 men on 1. So
great work with the stick there to poke the puck away.
Stefano now across to his partner Belger in the zone. Took it on the backhand. Now walking in, Belger with a backhander, trying to get a pass. Could not get through. There's a pad save, and Belger back with the puck. And we're going to have a penalty now. Oh, we have a net off the mooring. One of the two.
Net off the mooring, and NYU denied change.
Yep. Stefano getting in on the offensive side. Van de Silver getting in on the offensive zone. Popped a couple of goals in here the last home game series. Was very offensive-minded and helping the Seawolves get some goals.
NYU jumped the gun on the face-off there. We're going to have a change in centerman. Oh, nope, not exactly.
Just a little talking to by the linesman. All right, face-off, beautiful face-off win. Belger, the turnaround shot was blocked in front. Back to the point to Malfetto, sends one for deflection, and Murphy able to get a stick on it, but it never got to the net. Van de Silva knocks it down with a glove, and back in the neutral zone with the puck. Taken away by Murphy. He's got Belger with him on the right wing. Murphy holds, pulls up, sends across, looking for Al Keller, and a shot high off the blocker or the glove save by Salisbury. And down to 9:41 to go in the first period. The Stony Brook Seawolves and the NYU Violets at the rinks in Hauppauge. Face off to the left of Salisbury. Conlon on the draw for the Seawolves. And face off won by NYU. Back to the point, Malfetto sends a wrist shot, and it was over the blocker. And it was lucky it was going wide, because if that was on net, that would have been in the net.
Speaking of shots, Stony Brook doubling up the Violets early on in the first period.
Glove down by Malfetto. Nice feed over to Pepe, down low, and scores! Damiano off the feed from Pepe. And I got to tell you, I have been watching Devin Pepe play this game all year when he's been on the ice and healthy. The vision that this kid has, I mean, he's got a good shot. He could have taken that shot, but what he saw Damiano down low, knowing that all he had to do was just pretty much direct it to the net. The Stony Brook Seawolves take the 1-0 lead.
I got a feeling it's going to be like that all night here if New York University is going to let Stony Brook create that kind of zone pressure.
43 from 44. Anyway, Kowicki with the puck. Feed over to Damiano again. Damiano shoots it in. And they're going to rely on Damiano. They're going to need him in nationals. He's got some good size. He can shoot the puck very well. There's another shot right on and a save. And it's knocked down by Salisbury. Seawolves coming alive here right now. And this is DeStefano, sends it across to Damiano, shoots again and just wide. Damiano taking shots from everywhere right now. Kowicki with the low shot to Conlon trying to deflect. Did not go. Damiano in on the forecheck and forcing that turnover, but now back into the Seawolves zone. And Devin Pepe picking that puck up and sending it into the NYU zone, as gives the NYU and the Stony Brook team a chance to change without icing the puck. There's a stretch pass. And now to nowhere. A battle on the near side wall. McDermott for the Seawolves trying to send it up the wall. He does to Ronaldo. Yeah, a little bit late. Ronaldo turned it over to the neutral zone. Here comes the NYU and a shot right on. Saved by Keating.
And the NYU team trying to do something here. They're trying to crash Keating, trying to get in his head. Keating's he's raised the rent on his mind space as of late in the season.
He's played pretty good in the past few games. We've watched it play here.
When he first joined the team, I would say definitely he was one that could definitely get shaken up pretty quickly.
Totally.
Especially if you get into his head physically, with either snowing him or bumping him. Nowadays, he's rock solid.
He's been playing very well. And it's good for the Seawolves, like I said, because you need everybody to kind of start amping it up right now. There's a shot that's blocked down. Oh, that hurt. Hit Charlie Peck right in the foot.
That's going to sting for sure.
Yeah. Puck it to the corner. Pepe in after it. Checked off the puck, but gets it over to Slevin, who's now checked off the puck. McDermott, using his size, takes his man out of the play.
That's nice a payback check right there.
Nice check by McDermott. There's a good feed to Peck, and Peck is in, walking in. Oh, he sailed it right over the top. May have hit the crossbar. And there's a pass that did not go, and intercepted by Pepe to Peck. Seawolves now finally look like they got their legs in there, really moving. Pass in front for Slevin, just missed. NYU out with the puck, kept in by Malfetto. They're going to have a penalty.
Ronaldo's going to go for an elbow there right in the corner, laying the big check out on the NYU skater.
Well, sometimes you have to do what you got to do.
You got to remember, you're on Long Island. You got the Long Island officiating tonight. Although I will say, I cover two of the junior programs here on Long Island. The referees have been letting a lot go as the teams are getting closer to playoffs here, and it's kind of out of character for this officiating squad, who does most of the junior games too, to make that kind of call.
Yeah.
I've let a lot. I saw a player almost get straight up murdered on the ice the other day.
No kidding. Wow.
And no penalty.
Face off to the left. It's Keating. Seawolves win it. Now got to kill another 2 minutes. That's the second power play for the NYU Violets in this period. Seawolves successfully kill that off. And not out of the zone yet, able to keep it in. It was a good play by Warts. But Seawolves still not able to get it. Warts must have a goalie stick up there, Trev.
2 or 3 good keeps there would make you think that, but that was just good positioning.
Good positioning, yes. On the backhand, and that shot sails wide. Right out in front! Oh, and Keating makes a sprawling save. A little late getting back, but able to sprawl in there and somehow or another keep it out. There's an elbow right to the face of Palmieri, and nothing called on that one. That was a clean elbow.
Oh, you had the Stony Brook captain talk over to the referee after the penalty was called, saying, hey, what's going on here? Why was that called? And sometimes those adjustments happen very quickly.
Yeah, McDermott is using his size tonight. He's trying to line guys up, which is good to see. He's a big guy.
Well, this has been kind of the story of the Seawolves this season. They're a lot bigger, a lot stronger, a lot more willing to throw the body.
I mean, when you see Pepe and McDermott back on defense, those look like two giants for the Seawolves. I mean, I've never seen their defensive pairings this big, right, on one line. Unless it goes back to the early days.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to go back pretty far for that.
Yeah, Bromstead, Colin, and whoever else was with him.
Delayed penalty here against NYU. I think we're going to have an elbow on the Violets side here.
All right. Palmieri held on to the puck, so.
Tripping is the call.
Yeah, so we have a trip.
NYU will appeal to the referee, but alas, that has a 0% chance of working.
So this is going to be on Richards. This will be the first power play for the Stony Brook Seawolves tonight, and they have been pretty good on the power play lately, Trev. They've been putting some pucks in the net on the power play.
Not only that, but they've been getting it together with the formation, with the setup.
Nice field, nice face-off win. Oh, and what a save by Salisbury!
Salisbury caught it off the glove, drops down, and gets right on top of it to prevent that one from going
Joey
in.
Slevin made a great face-off move there. It was a little bit of no man's land and used his foot to kick it back. Again, key in all these power plays is obviously you win the face-off, you get puck possession, and you can really do some damage. Malfetto sends it down the wall to Peck. Peck trying to get around his check, and he does. Sends it, was trying to send it around the wall, but now he gets it to Slevin.
4-on-4 over, Stony Brook on the power play.
All right. So power play for the Stony Brook Seawolves. To Slevin. Slevin shoots high, rebound in front. Oh, just missed. Off the stick of trying to get it on.
That puck caught a lot of airtime right in front of an open net, but nobody could get the bat on it.
All right, back across to DiStefano, down low to Slevin. Slevin skating with the puck. This is Joey Slevin with the puck. Sends it across to DiStefano. Didn't have the one-time shot. DiStefano off the skate. Keeping it in down low. Stony Brook still working the puck. Plenty of time to go in the man advantage. DiStefano's shot deflected to the corner. And back up to the point to DiStefano, unable to get it out. Seawolves keep it in. Malfetto shot, scores through the screen. Dominic Malfetto with the power play goal for the Stony Brook Seawolves. And they take a 2-0 lead. Late here in the first period. All right, and Jumenta is one of our linesmen. Get Patrick Brothers, our head ref tonight. And it's face-off won by the NYU squad. This is Keller, and now it's off his stick and in the zone. Williamson after it behind the net for NYU. Comes around, turns and shoots, and a save by Keating. Deceptive shot and from a bad area, but able to get it on goal. In the corner they work. On the near side wall. Puck is still frozen. And now loose. Picked up by Belger. Belger will carry through the neutral zone. He's got Murphy down the middle. Belger going to drive the net to Murphy in front and just pushed away by a stick check. Belger in the corner. Now he loses it to Cohen. But Cohen then sends it up and picked up by Shanahan, shooting a low shot to get a deflection. Murphy just missed off the deflection off the wall. Shanahan sends a wrist shot, deflected in front by Murphy. Did not go. Very close. His to Keller. His shot is blocked. Stony Brook putting on lots of pressure right now. NYU having some difficulty getting out. And they will just get it out of the zone and start changing up their line. Back to get it is Shanahan. Shanahan sends it up to Belger, who'll just tap it in and go for a change. Stick stuck in the wall. We've seen that 100,000 times in this rink. And that Zamboni door will get you every time if you're not aware of it.
That Zamboni door is up to about probably $2 million in lost sticks.
All right. Yeah, puck is loose in the corner on the far side. They battle. 5 guys in that scrum over there.
Good heads-up play by the NYU skater to get a stick in the interim.
Frozen puck for a face-off as they were desperate to get that player on the ice with a stick.
It was a good scramble, though. You saw that the puck was frozen, said, I got a sec here. Let me go grab one.
Took the Seawolves to get going, a little while to get going here, but 15 shots to 6 is an indicator of how this game is going right now. The only thing is Salisbury's made a couple of nice saves, and you got to give the guy credit. He's made some good saves.
That's been the key difference at this point is he's been standing on his head, relatively speaking. Not a lot that can be said to really nag on him.
No. That puck is now kept in and now back out in the neutral zone. Pepe will just move his guy to the wall. That puck off the stick of Bryce. Bryce is their leading scorer. So if there's anybody you got to watch him. And coming out of the zone is McDermott. Sends it up to O'Brien. Now McDermott will carry it in. Oh, stick check lifted.
Offside.
And offsides. Hey, we're down to 1:58 to go in the first period. Glad you're tuning in and watching Seawolves hockey. This will be the last home game for the Seawolves, as we said earlier. And we'll be heading off to the ESCHL playoffs. And then week of March 17th, we're heading to the Nationals. Right now, they're ranked 7th in the country. So does that mean they get a bye?
I think only top
first
4
round?
do.
Top 4,
yeah.
Right. So they will have to play somebody.
I'll have to double check the bracket. We'll check that during the break.
Yeah. All right. Seawolves just really relentless on the checking, on the back checking. And here comes Conlon. Conlon pulls up at the blue line, avoids that check. And he was alone anyway going in. So here's Bryce. Bryce on his backhand. He'll try to turn on McDermott. Good job forcing him wide. And there's a nice feed. And a block by Damiano. Able to get a stick on it. Back out in front. Shot gobbled up by Keating. It was deflected in front, so it didn't have much on it.
Probably one of the most dangerous things in this game is a goaltender that's not seeing a lot of action and then suddenly having to face a high-caliber player's shot. So you almost get out of the game. So in a way, you want, as a goaltender that's in Keating's position, you have to kind of get creative and keep yourself moving.
Right. All right, face off to the right of Keating. And one back by NYU. From the point, shot, block it away by Keating, who lost his stick now. And there's a shot that now got deflected by Damiano. Nice job by Damiano because Keating lost his stick. Here comes Conlon with Pepe. And Conlon swings wide. He's pushed off the puck on a good check.
Big open ice check there.
And it actually hurt Wirtz. That check that he laid on Conlon, it was a hard body check, but Wirtz got the worst of it.
It all comes down to how you make the impact. I almost thought he made the check correctly, though, so I could be wrong.
All right. Here's Van de Silva. He's poke checked at the blue line. Here comes NYU coming down on left wing. Right wing is Orn. Orn with the backhander. Pad save by Keating. NYU getting some opportunities here late in the game. Late in the period, I should say. And back to get it is Rosales. And he sends it across to his partner on defense, Cohen. And through the neutral zone comes Rosales. Shot high, glove down by Keating. And he'll hold it as the period comes to an end. The Stony Brook Seawolves take a 2-0 lead into the end of the first period. Shots on goal through the first, 15 for the Seawolves, 10 for the NYU Violets. We're going to take our first intermission break, and we'll be back for the start of the second period. Thanks. All right, folks, we're back just before the start of the second period. Stony Brook up by the score of 2-0. Shots on goal in that first period. 15 for the Seawolves, 10 for the NYU Violets. We had some penalties. Stony Brook had 2. Nick Belcher had a tripping penalty. Why am I having a problem with Ronaldo tonight? And Ronaldo took an elbow. And NYU had a penalty as well in that period. Parker Richards took a tripping penalty. And the Stony Brook Seawolves had 2 goals, one by Lucas Damiano. Luke had an assist from Devin Pepe, and then Malfetto from the point on the power play. Was it power play?
Yes.
Yeah, power play goal. And we didn't get the assists on that, unfortunately, but it was a power play goal. So Seawolves up by the score of 2-0. And I think Coach Garofalo was somewhat happy with that first period, but I think he wants to see a little bit more out of the team because...
Oh, yeah, we had a quick discussion. He wants to keep putting the pedal down on this.
Yeah, definitely wants the team to put the pedal down here. You know, this is the last game really before, you know, some real competition games come up. You know, people step it up for playoffs, step it up obviously for the Nationals, but here's a chance, your last game, you want to get a good tune-up in here. So Slevin on the draw for the Seawolves, with Ronaldo and Peck. And Shanahan on defense along with Kowicki. And this is Charlie Peck on left wing. He'll throw cross corner off the skate. Defenseman Cohen. And on the near side wall, puck does not get out. Ronaldo was hit down, and puck was across from Slevin to Kowicki. His shot was deflected partially, did not get to the net all the way.
Good clear away there by NYU to get it to the corner.
Yeah, Ronaldo was almost got to be able to get a stick on it. Swinging all the way around, and Kowicki is sent deeper. Ronaldo back to get it. Watched by 2 NYU players. And a battle on the far side wall. Coming away with it is Ronaldo. Back up to Kowicki. Crossover to Pepe. Pepe will send it in the high slot area to Charlie Peck. He lost it on a poke check. Picked up by Slevin. Slevin looking for Kowicki. Kowicki shoots high and wide on the short side. Back to the point. Pepe holds, shoots. And that puck was deflected, I think, to the corner, to the right side, the left side of the keeper. And on the near side corner, they battle. NYU has it. Ronaldo steps in, takes that pass away. And they're battling still in that wall. Seawolves come away with it. This is Peck. Peck sends it across. We got McDermott on there now. And the shot from Pepe was blocked in front. Good block there by number 10. That was Dougherty. And back up to the point. Peck looking for a low
Another
fast
good block.
shoot. And Peck able to knock that out of midair and keep it in the neutral zone. Ronaldo can't get around his man, and now it's hoisted back into the neutral zone. That puck, it's offsides. I don't understand why that was not an offsides call. He was offsides by tomorrow.
The linesman was a little out of position
Whoa,
for that one.
that's weird. Oh, there was an attempted check on Belger, and unfortunately for the NYU player, Warts, he's had a tough night at the office. It's another shot in the head he took and didn't really have to take it. He wanted to lay the big hit, and he was not able to get there and caught a lot of the wall. This puck gets in front. Get away by Pepe. He'll circle back and choose another way out and give it away in the neutral zone and dump back in. This is going to be an offside, so I'll have to touch up. McDermott will send it across to Pepe. And Pepe to, just off the stick of Murphy. Murphy had a one-on-one opportunity and knocked down by a high stick in the neutral zone. Now Keller with the puck. Keller walking in, shoots. Saved by Salisbury. Put him right in the numbers. Actually, Salisbury's not in now. And I don't know who's in now. They took Salisbury out. And 33 is in there. Unfortunately, my roster got chopped off. So I'm a little... Seawolves, and that was blockered high by the keeper now who's in net. We'll get his name. Oh, shot. Bad save. We're going to have a penalty here.
Nope, just the net off mooring and NYU getting denied the change. That's all.
Hold on.
No foul here. Not yet, at least.
Mincy. Aiden Levy-Mincy is the keeper in net right now for NYU.
So far, he's been standing on his head quite well here.
Mincy, right? Mincy, sorry.
Usually we get the announcer for the goaltender.
Yeah, usually we get it, but unfortunately our PA announcer tonight is not our typical one, so we have to fly by the seat of the pants. Damiano on a backhander saved by Mincy. Damiano's got a goal here tonight and skating very well. Pepe walking around two guys and shooting the puck. Able to get a glove on it was Mincy, and Damiano
Mincy the leather.
is pushing the lumber.
And sometimes a goaltender changes what the doctor ordered here.
Could be. So
NYU still, I got to say, defensively they're playing pretty strong, relatively speaking. Having let up the 2 goals withstanding, there's a lot to admire about the defensive play.
Conlon knocked down his man in the face-off circle. That was Alice. It wasn't on purpose. He was just thinking that the ref was dropping the puck. And that was Alice. It was a little early on the face-off, and Mincy will cover it up.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
And we'll do it again.
This probably has been the most hilarious face-off sequence we've seen all season.
Pretty much.
Conlon is asking the linesman, are you going to drop the puck correctly or not?
Right.
He got faked out on the drop. The referee faked the drop, and then NYU won the face-off.
Seawolves actually changed their line. And this puck goes all the way around. While Feddo not able to keep it in, and breaking down for NYU is Orn. Orn being watched by Vandersilver. Vandersilver guides him wide. And puck is loose and then picked up again by NYU. Shot. Knocked down by Keating. Back up to the point.
First sustained pressure for NYU here in the Seawolves
zone. Yeah, you
zone.
can tell they must have, the coaching staff probably said, guys, you got to go in, forward motion,
Well, that's the thing is, a lot of the times you're playing better teams.
Yes.
And you're having trouble getting your game going. You got to make the small wins first. Make a good pass, get a good breakout, get a good dump in.
And you got to play north-south, and you got to play north-south hockey. You can't go east-west on a team like Stony Brook. You never get out of your zone.
Well, how's northeast? Because that one works pretty well for them to get the puck out of the zone.
Yeah, well, this is Malfetto. We'll send it up to the neutral zone and back to the Seawolves.
But that was a good dump, though, because it avoided icing and allowed them to get a change.
Yeah. And that puck was tipped, but they're going to probably call icing. Yeah. I mean, I can hear the tip from here.
I don't know if it tipped.
It sounded like it did. A little.
Oh, Russ, you heard it through the mic.
You got a strong microphone up there, so I can hear those types of things. Believe it or not, I still can. All right, faceoff will be in the Seawolves zone to the left of Keating. Right now, you have to say NYU's putting a better game out there, in my opinion, just watching it.
Yeah, last few minutes have been pretty strong for NYU. Stony Brook dominated the opening few. Let's see what they do.
So let's see if the Seawolves can get something going. That puck is hoisted out into the neutral zone and down the ice. No icing. Let's see if the Seawolves can get some kind of a forecheck going. Good movement there and able to change the direction of the play. Kowicki will send it up to Bohm, and Bohm will touch it in, and they'll change up. Slevin out. All right, and into the Seawolves zone it goes. Keating out to get it, sending it around. Warts trying to get it to the middle, but it was blocked away. Seawolves just kind of getting hemmed in a little bit right now and trying to get some movement with the puck. The cross-corner dump by DiStefano. Peck in on the forecheck. Peck able to get it across to Ronaldo. Ronaldo turns with the puck and can't get a shot off. But good move by Ronaldo. Good check on the wall by Ronaldo. This is NYU coming in, backhanded, wide, or all the way across. I don't think Keating even touched it. This is Slevin coming down right wing. Slevin pulls up, makes a move, sends it to Peck, back to Slevin. Slevin holds to Ronaldo. His shot did not get through. NYU doing a good job on Ronaldo tonight, Trev. They're not really giving him much room.
Well, I think the scouting report has finally come back for the ACHA, and they determined Ronaldo's a man to watch.
Yeah, no doubt. He is the leading scorer for the Seawolves. Yeah, puck is sent in off the pass of DeStefano that was blocked. It's NYU through the neutral zone, and puck was just given away. McDermott sends a feed off the wall. 2-on-1 for the Seawolves. Belger to Murphy. Back to Belger. He scores.
Wow, what a kick pass back to put that one in.
Yeah, I don't even know if it actually hit Murphy. You might have hit the NYU player.
No, he kicked it back.
Oh, he kicked it back. Okay. So NYU had a good start, but Seawolves able to capitalize.
Definitely got to watch this one back here. If you're watching on the YouTube stream, watch this one back here. He kicks it back with his right foot. Incredible knowledge of where the puck is to just quickly kick it back.
All right, Seawolves take a 3-0 lead. And Belger now on off wing, get poke check. Good defensive play there at the blue line by Donovan. Back to the Seawolves. They'll send it up in the neutral zone off the stick of Belger. And Murphy in on the forecheck. Puck gets past him. This is Abel. Joey Abel.
Still offside here.
Seawolves control the puck. Seawolves still trying to get the puck out. NYU holding on to it. Trying to get to the front of the net. Picked up by Bone. Oh, he's taken down. That puck did not get out. Actually, that was Pepe, not Bone. Seawolves just trying to get the puck out right now. And NYU doing a good job. Hemming the Seawolves in. Murphy now will hoist it out, and it leaves the rink.
That one will be a souvenir for fans.
Face off back in the Seawolves zone. Chris Don is our other linesman. Down to 12:10 to go in the second period. Right now, Seawolves up by a score of 3-0 and leading in shots 23-13. Face off to the right of Keating. NYU wins the faceoff. Back to Warts at the point. Shot. Blocker down by Keating, and he dives on it. Can't tell you how important these defensive zone draws are.
Well, that's just going to make or break your time at the both at the regional tournament and the national tournament.
Got to
being able to win those clutch faceoffs.
Got to win those faceoffs in your zone. Control the puck.
If you're on a penalty, you got to win a faceoff. If you're on a power play in the offensive zone, you got to win the faceoff. Like, it goes both ways. Being able to defend against a high intensity situation.
Absolutely, you have to diffuse it somehow.
It's an invaluable skill.
Yeah, and sometimes teams, even in the NHL, teams will have a face-off specialist, somebody who's really good at doing that. And that puck was sailed out as well, so they'll do it again.
That'll be another souvenir. And the fans down at ice level definitely need to stay alert.
Yeah. Last week we had, unfortunately.
Last week, someone got a nice
little.
Well,
was it last week or the week before?
Week before.
Yeah.
He had a nice little
woman
extra souvenir.
Got hit in the head and caused the contusion.
Yes, the technical term.
Yes. Face off to the right of Keating. And Seawolves win this draw. And double forechecking on the Seawolves, forced to pass out, but to get out to the neutral zone. Dump right back into the Seawolves zone. Van de Silver back to get it. And will pull up and turn. And gets knocked down. Van de Silver sends it back up the wall. Nice skate pass off of Damiano to Pepe. Conlon in on it. Oh, and just out of the reach of Pepe. Here's Van de Silver. Low shot. Stick save by Mincy. Conlon, good play to bump off his check. Back to Van de Silver. Low for the deflection by Pepe just over the top of the net. And Shanahan pitching in for the Seawolves there. Conlon backing him up. Coming away with the puck is Damiano. Damiano breaks to the front. Pepe with the puck after the poke check off the stick of Damiano, took it to the net but couldn't get a shot. Damiano on the far side wall. Down low to Pepe. Pepe pinned to the wall. Still controls the puck to Conlon. Conlon holds. Conlon squirts away up to the point to Vandersilver. Vandersilver, nice move around his man. Nice pass to Conlon, who turns and shoots. Pad save by Minzy. Picked up by Rosales. Rosales is just going to hoist it out. And Shanahan trying to get to his man. There's a shot and a save by Keating. Good job. Shanahan giving all he had there, Trev, just to get there.
NYU has unfortunately taken one of those unforgivable penalties.
Yep, you have to, how the referee rolls tonight.
That's just, every referee's going to call that one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a referee on Long Island not make that call. They put the penalty up on the wrong side of the board. There we go.
All right. It's going to be a 2-minute rough on number 10. That's Dougherty.
Sportsmanlike conduct.
Because he snowed him? Is that what he did?
Yep.
All right, face-off inside the NYU zone as you have another power play for the Stony Brook Seawolves. 10:29 to go in the second period. And again, folks, this is the last home game for the Stony Brook Seawolves. And after this, it's the ESCHL playoffs.
Oh, no, and NYU takes a bench minor on top of this.
Whoa, a bench minor too. How about that?
Roth not having it tonight. Telling the NYU team to read the rule book.
Yeah, all right, so it's a 5-on-3 right now, so this could be an opening for the Seawolves. Pepe organizing everybody back to Ronaldo. It's Pepe and Ronaldo with the points. You got Peck and you have Slevin down low. This is Ronaldo back to Pepe. Pepe looking for an opportunity down low, and his pass was picked off. So good defensive play, good posture by NYU, and able to get that puck down. Seawolves just a lot of passing.
We'll see what Stony Brook makes out of a fortunate situation.
They've got to move more. That's the key. The key when you're 5-on-3s, you can't be stagnant. You have to move.
Oh, yeah, you got to move the puck. That's where most of the strength comes from. Exactly right. Passing.
You got to move it quick, and they can block shots if it's going to be as easy as that. Ronaldo with a one-timer. Oh, just missed. On the near side wall, there's a battle here. Back to Ronaldo, who's got space and time. Down low to Slevin. Back to Ronaldo, looking up at Pepe. Pepe fakes the shot. Ronaldo fakes the shot. Seawolves just standing still here. They're not really moving. It's making it too easy for NYU. They need to be rotating and moving. Picked up by Murphy. Murphy back across to Pepe to Ronaldo. Looking for Peck for a deflection possibly. And Ronaldo looks not get it off. Block in front. Ronaldo's got some space and time. Good stick by Warts. Right now, NYU doing a heck of a job on this kill. And remember how this kill could build momentum. Ronaldo, fake shoots, glove save, loose puck. Boy, Mincy made a great glove save. Seawolves down to the last 22 seconds to go here in a 5-on-3 and just can't get anything going. There it is. Ronaldo with the blast. Hard to stop Ronaldo when he gets it all. Seawolves able to get that power play goal. Ronaldo off the feed. Power play goal for the Seawolves with 13 seconds remaining. Still on the other power play.
Well, that'll be 2 for 3 for the Seawolves so far. Not a lot of time here to try to make it a perfect 3 for 3, but I think if you're Coach Garofalo, 2 for 3 is a pretty good way to start the game.
Absolutely take it.
And if you're NYU, you got to say that penalty kill looked really good. You're going up against a top 10 national ranked team, and you're able to hold them for effectively 1 minute and 40 seconds. Actually, a little bit more than that.
Yeah, good point. Very good point.
That's incredible. And this is some pretty high firepower they're facing.
Yep. Pepe makes his move around his man. He's being hooked. We're going to have a penalty again.
And, this could be a penalty shot. I don't know if they're going to say it was unabated to the net, but it looks like it's just going to be
a hook.
It's going to be a minor. I got to see a penalty shot in overtime last night.
Did you?
That's like, it was a truly unabated attempt to the net that was thwarted.
So that penalty is on number 23, Brian Zaffino, a hook. And again, on the power play. Seawolves able to just, dominate more play here, more play time being on the power play, whether they score or not. But this is a great opportunity for them to work on this stuff because, again, special teams is what's going to make or break teams as well, in playoffs and nationals. So
most importantly, it's knowing how to quickly feel out the officiating squad, knowing what you can get away with, and knowing where to keep your game. Every crew's different, especially up at nationals. They're going to probably play it a little less stringent. But down here, they're playing it by the books, so it's something you got to be very mindful of.
This is Keller. He hands it off to DeStefano. DeStefano being watched. He'll get it to Belger. Belger being watched as well. Down to Keller, down to Conlon, and trying to get it, but he'll take a penalty now for hooking.
Yep, and that's he got the stick up in the midsection, and tonight that's had about an 85% chance of getting a penalty.
So we'll have a little 4-on-4 action for about another minute, 9 seconds, and then NYU will have a brief power play unless something else is called. Referee is not bashful tonight. He's making some calls.
Patrick doesn't have anywhere to be tonight. You could definitely tell sometimes when an officiating squad's like, all right, let's get this
putting an
going.
effort in tonight.
It's almost like a police quota.
Yeah. Well, listen, he's calling a good game.
Absolutely. You can't take anything away from the game
not
being
at
called
all.
tonight. It's everything that should be called is getting called.
That's right. All right, 4-on-4 action. Got some more open ice here. Here comes Keller down left wing, making a move around his legs. Backhand shot. Minzy with the save. Back to the point. Malfetto with the shot and a deflection in front by Keller. Just did not go. It was blocked in front. NYU comes away with it. Spinning with the puck is Tacone. Tacone through the neutral zone.
Stiff arms the stick there.
Trying to get it across to Donovan, but Donovan couldn't handle it. Here's a shot. Glove saved by Minzy. Got to love his glove hand because he's...
I think we're going to have a bit of a goaltender style off here between Minzy and the Seawolves goaltender tonight.
Both can flash the leather. They both can. You can see that.
I'd say Keating is kind of looking on and be like, all right, I see it.
Yeah, I'm watching. I see what you got there.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right. I gotta keep an eye on that glove there. Face off to the right of Minzy, and face off won by the Seawolves. As Pepe sends it across to McDermott. He's got some space, shoots a puck, and a pad save by Minzy. Good shot by McDermott. Low shot. Pepe sends it back across to Slevin. Slevin's pass did not get through. Slevin back to get it, able to do so. And now here comes the Seawolves. This is Brendan Pepe walking in and scores! Wow! What a shot! Brendan Pepe does it again.
And that'll be on the 4-on-4.
And that shot for Minzy, I think he was a little bit, I don't know if he was too far out.
Misjudged it. I don't think he was far out enough.
He wasn't far out enough, yeah. I agree.
Because it seemed like he
was deeper in his net.
If he was a little further out, he might have had the angle to cut that off.
And that was off a turnover as well, so I'm not sure if there's an assist on that or not. We didn't get the assist on the last goal. I apologize for that, folks, but we usually get it from a PA announcer. But
I think the PA is a little backed up right now.
All right, face-off. Center ice. Seawolves up by the score of 5-0. Still got another 2 seconds, 1 second to go. Power play for NYU for another 49 seconds.
They gave the assist to 21.
21, that goes to Bohm. Saved by Keating, he'll hold on.
Nothing flashy there for Keating, just a good tight squeeze as NYU goes on their third power play of the night.
6 minutes and
0 seconds.
0 seconds to go on the clock for the second period. Face off to the right of Keating. That was Ronaldo on the draw. He lost it. That shot didn't get through. It was blocked by a Seawolf. You got Ronaldo and Ronaldo and Palmieri on this line.
Palmieri playing like a player in sense, blocks a shot, then lays a good check out.
Yeah.
17 NYU looked like he was nursing his arm a little
Oren's
bit.
got a little bit of a hand problem right now. Maybe he got slashed or nice play by Vandersilver, and he'll just fire it out. 12 seconds to go, all the way down. Seawolves will get a chance to change.
I think Palmieri's going to go, and that's it.
Yep, take Palmieri off and Devin Pepe on. Good to see him out on a penalty kill too.
And we're even up.
All right. No shots on goal on that extended period of
one.
one shot.
One shot on goal.
One shot. There's another shot right there, and good save by Keating off the stick of right. Keller get it out to the neutral zone. Murphy being held up, but no call.
A good puck play against the boards there. Try to pinch the man off.
Yeah. There's a stretch pass out to number 11. That's Williamson. They'll fire it in. And back out in front. Good play by Vandersilva to prevent that puck from getting passed out in front. Good keep by NYU. Shot right on, and it got through, and Keating able to make the save. Murphy turns and looks. He's got Keller walking through neutral zone with Belger. Belger tries to get it back to Keller, but he was checked off the puck. Now he gets it back. Belger fakes the shot. Looks and looks. Sees again. Shot wide.
Stenberg trying to go after Mincy's glove side.
Yeah, they go in glove side. I'm surprised. That's probably might be his.
It looked like it was performing pretty well there.
Better
aside
asset.
from the last goal there, but maybe they got the scouting report that we didn't get.
All right, this is Belger still controlling the puck from behind the net. And now Palmieri picks it up to Murphy, back across to Shanahan. Shanahan sends a shot, blocked in front, did not get through. Shanahan, good job keeping that puck in. NYU controls it now, will try to get out.
A little bit of mutual holding there in front of the NYU
yeah,
bench.
Belger was complaining. Belger was complaining for a hold, but he might have been holding as well.
Good non-call.
Exactly.
Sandwich action in the corner as the puck squirts the other side.
Yeah, Sewell's coming away with it. Pass across to Palmieri through the neutral zone. Palmieri's got Bohm behind him, backs it off to Bohm. Bohm will send it deep. And not all the way down, but keeps it in. Picked up by O'Brien. O'Brien sends it across to Palmieri. Gets a weak shot. And a turnaround spin shot by Bohm did not go.
Bohm saw some daylight there and
sure
just
did.
missed it.
Now back out to the neutral zone. McDermott will hold it and settle it. Spin out of his check from Bryce. And again, McDermott now loses it. Turned over. Shot, glove down by Keating.
Nothing fancy there, just a good glove save.
Yeah. Good hard work by NYU in the neutral zone to get that opportunity.
Despite the scoreline, this NYU squad is definitely still bringing it. Still throwing the check, still trying to make the plays out of the defensive zone, keep the speed and intensity up.
They're trying to get that one, just get
That's
that.
all it takes. You got to get one to start.
On the faceoff, glove down by Keating as he flashes the leather. Good faceoff win by NYU and a shot by Ritchie right from the top of the circle.
You have a lot of respect for goaltenders that can basically go from their hand at their chest level all the way to fully extended so quickly.
All right, Seawolves win the faceoff. And the attempted pass to Pepe works. Pepe coming in on a breakaway, fakes, he shoots high over the top of the net. I thought he was going to pull a move and go backhander, but
that one was booked for top corner.
Yeah, that one, he had that. He had
flight.
He had the spot too. He just shot it too high. Here comes NYU through the neutral zone. That shot stick to the corner by Keating. Big check on the wall by McDermott. Boy, I've seen McDermott throw his body more tonight than I've seen all season. There's another home run pass to Pepe, but it won't be icy because he's in. And now Damiano sends it across to Pepe. You got both Pepe brothers on the ice right now. Damiano gets it up to Brendan Pepe on defense. Pepe sends it in, and Seawolves will start to make a change. Out comes Wright. Wright through the neutral zone. Wright with the puck. Sends a shot. Blocked away by Keating. Rosales overskated the puck. Here comes the Seawolves. Devin Pepe. He's got Peck with him. Peck shoots. It's a save by Mincy.
2 saves.
And it got loose. Seawolves send it back out in front. Slevin shoots. Another. I'm not sure it got blocked. I think it got blocked by Ponchetta.
Made the deflection there.
Yeah, Slevin checks his man into the wall, and they battle on the near side. Seawolves coming away with the puck. Charlie Peck down low to Slevin. Backhander on goal, and the save by Mincy. Seawolves just dominating right now.
That's the 39th shot on goal for the Seawolves tonight, and we still got a period of hockey to play after this.
All right. Face-off will be to the left of Minzy. They got a good crowd down here tonight. Everyone's getting ready for Chuck-a-Puck. All right.
We're not playing up here tonight.
Yeah. All right, this is going to go all the way to the Seawolves zone, and an icing call on the NYU Violets.
Exactly 60 seconds remaining.
Yeah. All right, so we probably won't hear last minute of play in the period tonight, but we'll say it anyway. Last minute of play in the period.
That's funny is one of the scorekeepers uses a can clip from Jim Maritato.
Yeah. Face-off won by the Seawolves, and a shot by Kawicki was blocked by the forward. There's a shot and it sizzled just wide. Good block by Drucker created that breakout for NYU and scoring opportunity. Puck into the neutral zone. Slevin actually lost his stick on that play, but
tried to just poke that deep, but just missed it.
It's like stretching out. What happens when you stretch out your stick and then you have no leverage.
Yeah, and then if you get a poke check, then forget about it. That stick's gone.
Ronaldo, nice move around Warts. Walks in, shoots! And a save by Mincy. He didn't know he had it. But
saved by Mincy is definitely the theme of tonight and this period in particular.
Yeah. I don't think any of these players want any garbage tonight. I think they just want to, you know what I'm saying, Trev? They played last night. Last night was probably a very contested game, I'm sure.
4-1, a much closer game for sure.
Yeah. And tonight, you can see some of the guys are just backing off, which is probably a good idea if you can.
Well, that's the thing is if you're gonna crash your goaltender, you're probably dropping gloves. If you're gonna scuffle outside on the outskirts.
I hope I didn't speak too soon.
You still got a full period to play.
Face off to the right of Minzy.
But
and NYU comes away with it. Shanahan picks it off, walks in, shoots. Oh, and getting a stick on it was 21. That was Donovan able to deflect that shot. Did not get all the way to the net.
Usually those types of escalations will show themselves in the opening periods.
All right, that's offsides. That should go all the way down, but it depends on Jumeta.
I think that was just coming directly outside.
Jumeta says no. No, it wasn't
one of those intentionals.
Right.
3.7 to go. This period is just about wrapped up.
Right. Face off in a neutral zone, and that'll probably do it.
And that will indeed do it.
All right,
NYU
folks.
Just playing out the motions.
So at the end of two, the Stony Brook Seawolves have added
three to the tally.
Yeah, actually they added three to the second period and lead by the score of 5-0. Shots on goal through two periods, 40 for the Seawolves, 23 for NYU. All right, folks, we're going to take our break. We'll be back for the start of the third period. Yeah, welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. We're moments away from the start of the third period, and the Seawolves opened up the score to 5-0 on some goals from Belger, assisted from Murphy, and then Ronaldo, and then Brendan Pepe, defenseman, assisted by Aiden Boehm. Those are the 3 goals. Penalties in that period, NYU had 3, and Dougherty took a unsportsmanlike penalty, and along with that penalty, they got a bench minor, and that was a 5-on-3. The Sea was able to capitalize and score 1 goal on that. Then NYU took another hooking penalty. Brian Zaffino took a hooking penalty, and then the Seawolves, number 38, it was a hooking penalty as well on Conlon. Just wasn't sure of the call. It was a hooking penalty that Conlon took, and period ended. Shots on goal through 2 periods, 40 for the Seawolves, 23 for NYU. We are in the last period of the last game of the season here. The playoffs will probably begin next weekend, I would assume, because Nationals come up within 2 weeks, and teams have to get set up for that, travel arrangements and things of that nature. They've got to get their practice in and everything else. So refer to the Stony Brook website for game times and location for the ESCHL playoffs. All right, Kristen, get ready to drop the puck, and we are ready to go here for the third period. Loose in the circle, and Shanahan able to get it somewhat into the neutral zone. Seawolves able to control it in their zone, and now Belger just gets it across to Shanahan, across to Murphy, right on the tape. Murphy stops, pulls up, got a feed over to Keller, but off his stick. Belger in the corner, pokes it, goes all the way around. Sending it back deep is Murphy, and the referee getting crunched with Keller in the corner. And coming away with it now is Gortz. Couldn't get it out. Seawolves dump it right back in. Mincy back in net again for NYU. Salisbury started the game. Good play by Shanahan standing up. And took out the linesman with that check, Trev. I think the linesman was just in the wrong place at the wrong time there.
And sometimes it is a contact sport, and as a referee or a linesman, you got to be ready to take those bumps. They do wear some light padding underneath. Nothing too big, nothing too bulky, so they got to move. They got to move all 60 minutes of the game, too. So,
all right, face-off to the right of Keating. And Slevin wins the drawback for the Seawolves. Shanahan turns it back around to Kwicky. Nice feed out to Murphy. Murphy will just dump, and they'll change. Good job by the Seawolves to get back organized again. Slevin throws a check. We got a whistle for a hand pass. Face-off would be back in the zone of the NYU Violets. And Slevin and who's it, number 9, Richie are kind of jarring at each other, going back and forth. And they're still jarring at each other. But now referee Roth is talking to Slevin.
And the playoffs are going to be over at the Iceline Quad Rinks in Westchester.
Oh, okay. Westchester, PA.
Yes,
all right.
Westchester.
Slevin wins the faceoff back, and that deflection right for the high slot area. It was on goal. It was saved by Mitzi. And that shot kicked to the corner. NYU trying to keep it in, but getting out in all the Seawolves. Charlie Peck dumps it in. Ronaldo chases after it. Pinching in is McDermott, and able to hold that puck in. Ronaldo comes away with it. Ronaldo's got a man in front, Slevin. Oh, he just fanned on it, or it wasn't close enough to him.
A bit of a trip there, no call.
Yeah, Slevin got his feet taken out, and his helmet came off, so.
Stony Brook has about 15 people with their hands up asking why at this point.
Yeah.
And away we go.
See, now we have something going on. Yeah, I jinxed it. Yep, I sure did. I don't know if going after Ronaldo was a smart move. I mean, I mean, one guy was grabbing his leg. All right, whatever.
Hey, go for what you can, right?
We're not going to digress here. We're going to keep it.
Let's see what happens here. Ronaldo was actually the one that went after him. Yeah, Ronaldo was the one that took it from behind.
Oh.
I wasn't even looking. I'm glad we got the replay back there. So.
All right, well, so Ronaldo's going to go, and so is 17.
So unlike Ronaldo to do something like that.
Yes, well, something must be going on.
Something must have been said.
Down on the ice level.
But we're going to play 4-a-side here, as both players will just get a minor penalty.
Yeah, well, there were some rumors about number 17 saying something I heard. I didn't want to repeat it, and I won't. But, you know.
Definitely some murmurs down at ice level.
You know, these things just have a tendency to escalate for no reason. Face-off won by the Seawolves. It's 4-on-4 action as puck is poked off of Pepe's stick. Lost a... Check. Saved by Keating, able to gobble it up. Our sound just dropped off there for a second, but we're back.
I expect this one to quickly spiral out of control
Yeah,
here.
I think the score being 5-0 is a I'm going to say it's a igniter, for lack of a better term. We have another penalty here on NYU. This is number 29, Joey Abel.
Well, at the end of the day here, you want both teams here. They want to get out. They want to get out of this game with all their players, no injuries. Playoffs are happening. Nationals are happening. Nobody wants anything bad to happen.
All right, so there's a Seawolf going in too. Conlon's going to go in as well. So it's a match.
I don't know. We see a penalty up on the board, though, on the NYU side.
Yeah, but maybe they got to add. They took off.
They took it off now.
Yeah, so it's a match penalty. No, not a match penalty, but
matching.
You
got to be careful. You got to have that ing, otherwise
not a match penalty.
Otherwise, there's some problems.
Right, Conlon for the Seawolves, and so we've got still 4-on-4.
And NYU and SBU going at it in the penalty box across the scorer's desk. Both doors are open, and if I was the scorekeeper, I would probably want to shut those at this point. They lock from the inside.
Yes. All right, face off to the right of Keating. And all the way out. Good play by Belger to face off and knock that puck out. Kind of let NYU regroup in their zone. And that shot was blocked by Murphy. It took that one right in the bad spot. Moffetto reverses back to Vandesilver. Vandesilver's pass was just off the mark of Moffetto and picked up by NYU.
So the penalties were a pair of unsportsmanlikes and a pair of roughings.
All right. This is Mulligan, sends it to the corner. Back to get it is Moffetto. Moffetto chips it up, trying to get it to Belger, but it did not go to Belger. It's picked off. Shot saved by Keating. Good check on the wall by Moffetto on Testa. In front, Moffetto picks it up, gets it to Belger. Belger's got Murphy going wide. Belger in, he's got Moffetto with him. Sends it across to Murphy for the tip. And just off the mark, Rice gets it up. Belger and Moffetto back, and that shot was a stick save by Keating. Shot saved by Keating. Another shot, and then we got through. A lot of stick reaching here. Cross-size feed. Belger didn't know that there was going to be a line change.
Offside.
And we have an offsides call, and faceoff will be in a neutral zone.
First matching penalties have cleared out here, and we're probably another whistle away from the next two from getting released on the bench. And I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to go after each other on the next shift. They do not seem to be liking each other on the
Yeah, 17 is getting a real workover by the Stony Brook bench. Orn is being like, oh, what a giveaway. And here comes Palmieri walking in. Oh, he shot it high over the top of the net.
He must have said something or must have did something to change the attitude of the Seawolves so directly.
Right now, Orn looks like he's a marked man, to be honest. There's a big hit on Orn by Bohm.
And this is almost very obvious.
Yeah. O'Brien to Palmieri. Palmieri working behind the net with Bohm. And those are two very big guys, Palmieri and Bohm. They're big guys. And McDermott.
All right, and the penalty box is now vacant.
All even up.
Awaiting Roth's next call.
Yes, 5-on-5 hockey. Face-off will be to the left of Minzy. Palmieri on the draw for the Seawolves against Dougherty.
We've had over 70 shots on goal in this game so far.
Yeah.
42 for the Seawolves, 30 for NYU. That's 30 shots on goal in a game. They're usually doing okay.
Shot, save, rebound. Another save, but didn't get through. Pepe going to pinch in. Oh, he takes a big hit.
Bit of
a
submarine.
Yeah, he
there.
actually held up. And the hit probably wasn't as bad as it looked, but
it was ducked down too.
yeah, he ducked a little bit. And in the neutral zone, it comes NYU with the puck.
Ooh.
Williamson.
Palmieri throwing the shoulder there, catches up a little high there.
And right into the neutral zone. We're going to have another penalty here.
And
Williamson.
NYU's going.
Yeah.
And I think both players are going to go now.
Yeah. Roth's not going to have this tonight. He's going to just take them both off because that's what you do.
I'd like to clarify, I didn't say that one that time.
Yes. So anyway, this is what happens, when the game's 5-0 and you're not coming back. And you got to try to set up some kind of a expectation.
But there's no game tomorrow.
No, there's a playoff game. Aren't they in the ESCHL too? Yes.
Yes,
right? But they
that's
probably
not. Usually, you want to try. If you're going to have a game tomorrow, you want to try to throw something today.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm a firm believer that if you have enough energy to waste it on those types of plays, then you should be putting that energy in your game.
But it's a bad penalty on both sides.
Yeah. I mean, I think Palmieri just knew it.
He should have saw the arm raise.
Yeah, he knew the call was made. I mean, just
It is what it is.
It is what it is. That's exactly right. That's why they call this game hockey.
It's mostly self-policing, but
right.
For when you need it, you got the guy in the orange.
Right.
And that's going to be offside there.
No call on the offsides. Ronaldo with the shot deflected to the corner. It's like how baseball is going to become when the Houston Astros play teams this year. Okay, it's going to be self-policing. I hate to say it, but that's what happens.
The game has changed.
It has changed. Years ago, baseball, just to digress a little bit, was a game that, pitchers would take these things into their own hands. Now the umpires don't let them do that anymore. Here's Ronaldo walking in, cuts across. Ronaldo shoots in a save by Minzy.
Minzy definitely the
Oh, here's a breakaway chance for NYU. It's Ritchie walking in, and he scores. NYU finally breaks the schneid and scores a goal.
Collecting his puck. I think that one's got to be
Mulligan. Mulligan. Scott Mulligan scored that goal.
I don't know if that's his
Minzy's
first
the
goal.
goalie. Duh. All right.
Mulligan wanted that puck right afterwards. And
Keating wanted that shutout. He wanted it in a big way. But unfortunately, I guess
it wasn't meant to be.
It wasn't meant to be. So you move on now. And you try to get that one back and stretch your lead back to 5 if that's what you want to do. But right now, Seawolves just be focusing on playing hockey. Don't worry about the retaliation penalties.
Well, that's one of the things that NYU is kind of successful with. They were able to kind of digress the game, get Stony Brook off theirs, and set up a breakaway opportunity. And Mincy's been doing a very good job of keeping NYU alive in this case. And he's got to have, 32-ish?
Somewhere. Yeah. All right, face-off will be to the left of the NYU netminder, and Slevin wins it, goes forward with it, and Minzy gobbles it up as Belger was going to the net. And NYU wins the draw. Keeping that puck in and alive was Vandersilver. Vandersilver walks around his man. Behind the net, walks around another man, and sends it up to Belger at the point. Belger winds and fires. Doesn't get it all, but whoa. All right, NYU coming away with the puck now. Turned over. Slevin walking in. Joey Slevin saved by Minzy. Big hit on the wall. Stony Brook able to keep that puck in.
20 seconds left on the 4-on-4.
And that's going to be a nice thing. That's going to go all the way down. NYU is just hanging a player. They haven't done it all game, but that's the only way they can get somebody open. So Seawolves will be watching that play going forward.
That was almost 2 that they got away with.
Yeah.
So NYU's trying to keep Stony Brook honest here, and I don't blame them. When you got a 4-goal deficit, you need some magic.
Got to do something. Anything possible. NYU trying to make these long passes, and they're getting blocked. Picked up by Murphy now. Murphy's got some space and looking across to Pepe. Pepe's giveaway back out to the neutral zone.
2-on-1.
Potential 2-on-1 for NYU. Saved by Keating. Oh, rebound, another save by Keating. And that off the mooring, and Stony Brook cannot change. But NYU doing something with that line.
Well, they're starting to find the mismatches. I think Coach Garofalo is letting his lines roll.
Yes.
Which is what you want to do in a game like this. You want to get all your players on the ice, get some action. But NYU's trying to push here.
Right. Probably limiting their lines to just a couple. Damiano almost be able to steal that puck away. And that puck's going to squirts back to the blue line and sent back in by Bryce. Stony Brook's done a good job keeping him off the score sheet tonight so far. Bryce on the far side wall. Sends a shot knocked down by Conlon. And picked up by Conlon again. Reverses behind the net and sends it out. Pepe trying to deflect it. Picked up by Brendan Pepe. Brendan Pepe sends it across, but McDermott was being watched right away. Oh, and off McDermott in the net. Seawolves just being a little sloppy right now.
I do not sense some happiness over on the Stony Brook
bench
here.
Yes,
a lot
that
of
was
complacency.
just not good play in your own zone there. Giving one right back to NYU here. Now we got a 5-2 game with a lot of time left. Seawolves just haven't put the pedal down all the way yet here in the third period, and it's a little unnerving right now. If you're watching this game as the coach and you're,
it's a little unnerving if you're watching it as a Stony Brook fan. You're
Yeah.
watching Stony Brook
just like taking the pedal off, you know.
full on relax.
Vandersilver back to get it, and he'll turn and poke it out. Icing on the Seawolves, and they'll have to face it off in their own zone. So right now, the 2 unanswered right now by NYU, and have still trailing by 3. But like we said, we've got over 11 minutes to go here in the third period, and it's becoming interesting.
Like I said, you got to make some magic happen.
Yes, and that puck deflects out into the neutral zone.
I would say Stony Brook has never really found themselves in a position where they would have to make this type of comeback. NYU's really putting it all out there because they might find themselves in a position like this playoff-wise. Yeah,
you never know. They might. And they took the Seawolves off the game a little bit with the hitting or the little bit of extra curricular. That was not
some free rent checks for Stony Brook Brains, that's for sure.
Oh my God, that was so far offsides. It wasn't funny. Good play by Shanahan, using his stick, using his glove, and his skate. Vandersilver being forechecked here. Fans on the pass out.
And it just looks slow out there for him.
as a penalty on NYU.
It's going to be a hold there.
Keating wants to go to the bench, but Keating
just wasn't sure about the penalty.
Sure, exactly. Belger walking in. Belger making a move. All right, and now the whistle blows.
I think that was a hold. That's the signal I saw. That'll be number 7 for NYU going to the box. 2 minutes for holding.
Yeah, that's Jake Drucker.
By my count, that's number 5 for the Seals for power plays today.
Yeah, and here's where they have to kind of maybe make it up. Back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo holds. Back to Pepe. Pepe back to Ronaldo. Back to Pepe. And Pepe shot, deflects, and into the rafters. Face-off will be to the left of Minzy. And keep an eye on this face-off here between Orne and won by Slevin.
The cheating on these face-offs are at national quality at this point.
Slevin made a pass to Pepe, but it was not a good one, unfortunately. Picked up by Slevin now, and they'll start up. He will circle back as he's being watched. And
this NYU team definitely looking like a different team this period.
Taking a lot of time off the clock, just trying to set up here. Here comes Peck down left wing. Charlie Peck holds, sends it back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo, Peck was nailed on the wall hard. Slevin with the shot. Oh, it deflected. And now the net off the mooring. No change for NYU.
Minute 5 to go on the power play. Stony Brook with their first real good opportunity there on the power play. For this one, at least.
Yeah, so far.
Looking to make it 3 for 5 on the day.
So they come out with Keller, Conlon, DeStefano, Malfetto, Belger. Face off to the right of Minzy. And won by Stony Brook, and Malfetto shot right off the face-off. Sailed wide, and NYU able to send it all the way down.
I think Malfetto wanted to try to get the one-timer there, but couldn't get it settled in time.
All right. 50 seconds to go on the man advantage, down to 8:50 to go in the third period. Malfetto, nice move around his man. Shoots! And a save off the shoulder. Back to the point to DeStefano. DeStefano across to Belger. Belger looks across for the tap in from Malfetto. Just missed. Out in front. And Malfetto just sailed it out. Back to get as DeStefano. Seawolves have to touch back up. Keller sends it back to DeStefano. And DeStefano will take the space. Fire all the way around. Belger lets it go to Malfetto, and Malfetto lets it out.
Someone lost the pad. That was number 10 on NYU. He's going to go to the bench for repairs.
Belger from the feed for Malfetto.
Even up.
All even up. No power play chance there. Malfetto shoots. Glove save by Minzy.
Minzy.
He saw it all the way, but again, good shot.
Still a bit of a zipper there.
Face off inside the NYU zone.
And this is still doable for NYU.
7:50 to go. Still a lot of time. This momentum shift hopefully will give the Seawolves a little bit of a
break.
An incentive, I think, to get their motivation back here a little bit. Taking a foot off the pedal a little too early in this game. Back to Vandersilver. Shoots. Pad save. Loose in front. Rebound. Just wide. Off the backhander from O'Brien. Picked off by Callahan. Walks in. Over the top of the net.
I could definitely be in double digits for missed shots from Stony Brook tonight.
Yeah, good anticipation. Good anticipation by Callahan on that play.
And it looks like we're going to have a little scuff here, and both players are going to go to the penalty box, that is. I think they're done fighting. They're certainly not done talking. Bohm is probably being told that, yes, you are going to the penalty box.
There will be no single penalty calls for the rest of this game unless it's a trip.
That's It's got to be a trip or a hook or a cross check.
Trip, a hook, or a cross check, exactly.
Well, we'll play Forest side again, and Patrick is just saying, come on, guys. Help me help you.
Yes.
But it's the right
Roth
thing
is
to do
saying,
at this
listen,
point.
it's Saturday night, but it's still early, okay?
You guys can still go out.
I
after
can still
this
make
game.
calls. Face off in a neutral zone. Slevin for the Seawolves. All right, one by NYU. Warts sends it in, but got dumped at the blue line. And this goes all the way in off the stick of a NYU player. Slevin in on the forecheck. Pepe fell down.
Caught by that dastardly blue line.
I think Slevin's going to go for a slash because Warts is really struggling with his glove off on his hand. Slevin, slash.
Timeout being called here by NYU as well. Coach wants to put something on the board. And this is a good opportunity. 4-on-3.
Yep, 4-on-3.
For a full minute and 32 seconds. That's a lot of time.
34, yeah. 134 to go.
134.
Right. Yep. Well, everything was going very well up until the start of the third period. And now we got an old-time hockey game on our hands. A lot of 4-on-4, a lot of 4-on-3.
I don't know. If it was old time, I don't think the bottom half of that scoreboard wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Those lacking the visual, that would be the shots on goal and the 3 penalties currently being served.
Yeah. Well,
probably be seeing a lot more block shots and a lot more. Although there were a lot of block shots in this game. I mean, if Stony Brook hit all the shots they missed, by either going wide or over the net, it'd probably be in the realm of like 65 to 70.
All right, MOU's coming out with all that firepower. Stony Brook will be coming out with Palmieri, Pepe, and McDermott.
4-on-3.
Two defensemen and a forward.
It's starting to look a lot like overtime here.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how it all translates. Face off to the right is Keating. And the NYU wins the draw, and how important winning faceoffs is. This is especially important here. Seawolves kind of set up in a wide diamond here. Bryce looking and shoots high over the top of the net. Seawolves will be best suited here, maybe just to keep them to the perimeter. Oh, what a save by Keating on the one-time shot by Warts as he stares up at the ceiling. He got all of that shot, too, and Warts really laid into that shot, and what a save by Keating.
Shot, I think, moved Keating back and knocked the net off.
Won by the Seawolves. Oh, and that clearing attempt got bounced off of a Seawolf player and never got out. There's a glove save by Keating. That was going wide, but make the glove save any way you can.
Slow the pace down, get the fans jazzed up with a nice flashy save.
Kawicki,
and most importantly, get a change.
Yeah, they're putting Kawicki out there with Van de Silver and Conlon. Conlon's more of a centerman. Maybe he'll win the draw here, help the Seawolves try to get a clear. Nope, they're unable to do it. Bryce did a good job in the circle.
Good tie-up there. That's definitely one of the things you got to be aware of is just go for the tie-up. You got the man advantage. Your winger's going to come through and win the puck out for you.
Yeah, and NYU moving. And there's a shot, and there's a goal.
And hold the phone, folks, because we have a game.
NYU, 3 unanswered goals, and on the power play, able to get it done. Seawolves can't win a faceoff in their zone, and became to their detriment. Right now, it's a 2-goal lead for the Seawolves only. NYU coming back. Keating did all he could to get over, but nearly impossible when you're so close. All right. Through the neutral zone, Seawolves come with the puck. One-on-one. Keller's got Murphy with him. High shot over the top. Malfetto keep in. Around to... She's leaving the Seawolves.
All right, we're back to full strength
All right.
here.
Oh, that hit off a skate as the player was leaving the
Might
ice.
have been too many men, but I think we're letting that one roll.
In the neutral zone, stopped by Malfetto. Seawolves turn it over, but back in the zone. Malfetto got to go chase it. And he'll turn, get it up the wall. The Seawolves will get out. On the backhander, dumped by Murphy in the change.
This momentum really shifted when Stony Brook started kind of
Getting involved in the dicey play.
hyper targeting that NYU player 17.
Yeah. Here comes Conlon. Conlon looks. Right now, Conlon breaking in, looks in, and a backhander didn't get through. Great effort by Conlon. Just not able to finish. Pepe with a shot toward goal and a save by Mincy. And Mincy, he's been making the saves. That's a 56 shot on goal. If you can imagine.
What did they have at the end of the first? I think it was somewhere around 15, 16 shots?
Yeah, 15 to 6 or something like that.
So everything else has been all him.
All right, Conlon on the draw for the Seawolves, wins it back. McDermott going to send it deep behind the net. And picked up by NYU, and they're out they come.
It's just a 2-goal game. This is not over, folks.
Pepe sends it back to the point, but not out. Gonzalez across the middle. Pepe controls it, bangs it, not out. Puck possession here is important. Seawolves have to do a better job managing the puck, and I think that's really the key. Just try to manage the puck for the next 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Stony Brook is finding themselves in positions where they're just trying to dump the puck, try to shoot it out to the neutral zone. They're not carrying the puck with confidence like they usually do.
Yeah, I agree.
NYU is reading that like a book and creating turnovers and extended offensive zone opportunities.
McDermott will fire it around to Ronaldo. Ronaldo did not get it out. Right now, NYU is just putting in all the pressure that they need to put in right now to keep the puck in. 2 men in, 3 men in, whatever it takes. Seawolves got to get pucks out, and then once they get out, they'll be in good shape. Because then NYU will be chasing. His Slevin shot, pad saved through a screen. Kept it at the point by Kawicki, shoots off the blocker, and behind Mincy, but he makes the save.
No Seawolf there to put in.
Player that has a chance to clear the puck out, I take the shot.
Yeah.
Why not? You need something here to break this this momentum, and an empty net goal could do that.
O'Brien hanging out wide on the faceoff.
And that puck just past the man and back out of the zone and right on goal, and it just missed. It hit the post.
And no icing. Somehow.
I guess there's no icing when it hits the post.
Did it hit the post?
Yeah.
Oh, then it wouldn't be icing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Good check by Palmieri. Oh, and that puck into the rafters. Nobody saw it. It went up into the rafters. I mean, the referees are like not finding it.
Both coaching staffs incensed at this point.
Okay, faceoff will be in the neutral zone toward the Stony Brook side. And still an empty net for NYU.
Realistically, they should be putting some time back on the clock after that because it should have been blown a lot sooner.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But all right, face-off.
Nonetheless, no adjustment on the clock.
Seawolves win the face-off. And Van de Silver will send it out to neutral zone. And it's in the neutral zone now. This will go all the way in. This will be an icing.
That is icing.
No, they waved it off. Again, it's hard to believe that they waved off.
Oh, good somersault there from the linesman. Oh! And
oh boy!
It's the humanity on the ice.
It's when this type of stuff happens. Okay, the Seawolves have a chance now to get that empty net goal. Bell's just going to walk it right in and put it home. And it'll be 6-3, and that'll probably do it. And there was some nasty collision going on.
It's hard to call those.
Wow.
NYU's valiant comeback attempt will unfortunately get stymied here.
I mean, let's give them credit for coming back and getting 3 here in a game that they really, were outplayed in most of the game. I mean, I think the Seawolves took the foot off the pedal a little bit in the third period, but good goaltending by both sides, obviously, because the shots on goal were just incredible for the Seawolves. Almost got 60. Oh, there's another goal. A seeing eye goal.
This one isn't over yet, folks.
For the point from right. They said a 6-4 game, back to 2 goals. Hold the fort here. 1 minute to go.
56 and 6 ticks.
And Wright able to get the right shot in.
Minzy now looking to the bench saying, all right, when are we doing it?
Keating's been a victim of this type of stuff this season. We've seen him let these long goals go in. I don't know if he was screened. I don't have the replay in front of me, but that was a floater. I mean, that was not even a hard shot.
It might have just been a screen.
Yeah, it might have been a screen. I have to say it was a screen.
And
all right.
Minzy coming to the bench now. NYU extra skater inbound.
All right. McDermott getting it up the wall to Bohm. Bohm sends it up, trying to get it to O'Brien. Could not. We have the extra skater on for NYU. That puck is deflected to the corner as we're down to 31 seconds to go in the game and the regular game season here for the Stony Brook Seawolves. Once again, folks, it's been a real honor to do this with my son here, Trevor. We're in our 10th season here with Stony Brook. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcasts. Down to the last 10 seconds. NYU trying to send one home. Open net. Wow. Look at this. NYU back. 1 goal. It's a 1-goal deficit. They have come all the way back.
You take that empty net away, and this is tied, but.
Wow. How big was that? That empty net goal was huge. I mean, obviously, there's just not enough time, but Seawolves.
Not 5 in the third.
Coaching staff not going to be very happy with this finish tonight. No.
Closed door locker room after this one.
Totally.
Folks.
Totally. This is just not completing the task. 3 seconds to go. They'll walk away with the victory, but boy, I got to tell you, NYU played with a lot of heart tonight. They really did. They really couldn't do much for 2 full periods, and then it was just a matter of, it was just really a matter of stepping it up in the third period when they kind of maybe thought Stony Brook would have been a little flat, maybe. I don't know.
Well, that's probably the best way to describe Stony Brook's play in the third was flat, but they prevail.
Yeah.
They get the 1 empty netter, which ends up being the difference maker tonight here at the rinks.
Belger gets the game winner. And the Stony Brook Seawolves skate away with a 1-goal victory after leading 5-0. And take the 6-5 victory. 59 shots for the Seawolves. I would bet you there was more than 60. I bet you a couple of shots were not tallied up there.
I will say the scorekeeper they had there tonight probably the most accurate when it comes to shot tracking.
Well, then I'll say 59 shots.
I will agree with the scorekeeper's
all right, 59 shots.
Tonight.
And then look at Stony Brook giving up 40 shots. I mean, that's a lot of shots.
Indeed.
For a team that scored 5 goals, I mean, look at the percentages on the goaltending, right? So Mincy came in, played a great game, did a good job for NYU, and I'm sure the kid's going to be back next year. Looks like a young kid, Seawolves.
Absolute stud performance tonight for him.
Totally. Seawolves will be back in action for the ESCHL playoffs. And then watch them on their website as they go to the Nationals. They salute the fans. Everybody who's left appreciates them. And just keep an eye on the website, StonyBrookHockey.com. Get an update on when the playoffs and when the Nationals are going to happen. Follow them, like them, and again, we're going to sign off, and thank you very much. And we had a good time this year. Trev, want to say anything before we say goodbye?
It's always fun to cover the Seawolves up here. We're an independent broadcast, separate from the program, separate from the school. We've been working with the team for over a decade, and it's just been a lot of fun to be able to bring these games, not only online, but in high def for free every time. With, I think probably we've only missed 2 home games over the course of 10 years of coverage.
Amazing.
And one of them was because one of our encoders exploded, and the other was due to a scheduling conflict.
Got it. All right, folks, and more than anything, it's always fun working with my son. I love that. So I hope he feels the same way.
I do. I wouldn't be doing this for as long as I've been doing it if it weren't for the fact that I get to work with my dad, Andy. And it's always fun to call these games and to share our shared experience of the game. I played this game growing up. My father, Andy, here is coached. He's played, and he's got all this years of experience of seeing all sorts of levels of hockey. And I get to now see that now with my work with the junior hockey programs here on Long Island. And it's always fun to see players make the jump from the USPHL teams here on Long Island to the ACHA, and how the ACHA has gone from what I would call a joke league that nobody really cared about to a league that is seriously recruited into and looked up to by players, coaches, recruiters as viable options for college hockey.
That's great.
And that's incredible.
That's great stuff.
And that's a big salute to the ACHA for building up the league and the programs, and for all the local programs that get involved. Everybody from Stony Brook to Liberty, who puts on productions and shows that look entirely like real deal ESPN productions. And it's great to see. And
I got to say, in one final word here, that we do it for the passion of the game. Trevor and I love this game. I remember having you on the ice when you were, 3-4 years old, tugging me around the ice, teaching you how to do these things, and then moving you on to different people to get you better at what you did. And you learned how to play this game the right way. I learned how to play it from the street to the ice rink. You learned it on the ice rink the way you're supposed to learn it. So, but anyway, we are digressing majorly, and it's time for us to go because we got to pack up.
It's only 9:30.
It's true. It's only 9:30.
We're used to closing these shows out here. They're trying to shut the rink down. They're bringing the men's league teams out, but not tonight. We got a bit of an early night here, but it was good to have a little quick conversation here on the air with you, Andy, and I hope we see you next year back again with the Seawolves.
All right, folks. You take care. Enjoy your summer. Follow the Seawolves. Let's get to the Nationals. Maybe get lucky. Maybe take one home. Take care.